Flightless Sloth here, still gonna fly, and today marks a new series, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I've played the first 4 chapters of the first game, but that is it, and that was a few months ago. So we're gonna start new, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's begin. Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Yes, sirree. I do know the twists and everything in the first game, but I'm gonna keep it to myself, obviously. Oof. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Alright. Game on, buddy. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hiya, Chief. Oh, that was... Yeah, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? This is one big favor you owe me, buddy. You mean... you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. Like, defend him from being a murderer. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! Oh no, despair. Wrong murder game. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Oh god. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Oh, I can't win the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? I don't know why I'm making this his voice. Sorry, everybody. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. I'm just gonna make him sound like a stoner, essentially. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butz. Sorry. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He's an act for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And then I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. sharp, District Court courtroom number 2. It's a little late out, sorry. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first class. Nope. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. A little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, knees weak, arm... Mom spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant. Okay. Larry. Defendant? Well, it's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. If I get this wrong, by the way, so my buddy John's most definitely watching. He will be triggered by this. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. You're right. Look, the victim's name isn't listed in the court record. Just press tab. Don't question how I know it's tab. Check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright. Who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Cinderblock! The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. We saw that in the opening crawl. Wow. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Object permanence? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it in evidence. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be accepted as evidence before the trial. I think. John, in the comments, let me know if that's factual. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That is the only ammunition you have in the court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne? Oh, sorry. The prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Here we go. You even look like, Kaito. Ahem. Mr. Butz. I'm gonna say Butz. I know it's probably wrong. Is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you? Hey! Wait. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butz, what do you describe as generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before she's murdered. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris till the day before she died. Her victim apparently arrived from Paris on 7:30, day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can really see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him! My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get the bottom of this. Yeah, that was a smart thing to do. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Death by electric chair. For stupidity. Oh, he went. What do I do? Answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butz. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. That came out of that came out of you? Your Honor, defendant lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying. Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Yikes. Order in the court. Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawwitt to the stand. I am going to get you pummeled, sir. Mr. Shawwitt, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? I don't know what this I don't know how to. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. I don't know, man. Mr. Shawwitt, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I'm gonna make it very gleeful. Here we go. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I crawled in a fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran away was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during the blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Shawwitt used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pursual. Okay. From noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What lie? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do you prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There is bound to be contradiction in there. First, 5 contradictions between the court record and the witness. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. See, whatever. Rub in the witness face. Okay. Open the court record with yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. I was going to order selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. What if I just press it? Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you wouldn't take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay. Oops. Thinking he was strange. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. What if I just keep pressing him? Half open, you say. Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next? Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Okay. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the doors have open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they're there. It's the same thing. Sure as never had spoken, anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So looked into the apartment, what happened then? Saw her lying there, woman not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving there, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? I caught him Friday and found him on the. Okay. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay. What happened next? Okay. Hold on. He said 1 p.m., right? She was... Okay. Yeah? Okay. You stop right there. Time of death. 4... Yep. You liar! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes. It was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy note the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that? Oh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Well, gee, that's a really good question. Great job. I was surprised it made them sound alike. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Put out contradictions. I know my voices probably sound the same. I'm no voice actor. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, let's think. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But there was a blackout. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that. The misunderstanding. Okay. I see. You heard the voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. Okay. Interesting. Oh, also, I apologize for my allergies if they get a little intense. Alright, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice coming from the television. Stop right there, sir. No, it's not. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Yeah, that's right. Keep sweating it, old man, young man, I don't know. Keep sweating, you. You could have heard a television or a video. Gah! I will irk. Defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I found it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. I feel like at this point they would say you lied under oath, so, yeah. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I really hope I'm loud enough. I'm looking at my audio recording. I might be a little quiet. Sorry, I apologize. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. What? You saw a clock. I guess I'll explain it. Blackout. Well, I guess they get out batteries. What year was the original game made? The trilogy came out in 2019, but it's been out a lot longer than that. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. There is no clock. You didn't go in the building! Hold your horses! I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Hold on a moment. Where's the part where... Oh, maybe I have to press it. Hold on. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I just remembered that table clock. A table clock? You don't know that because you never went in the building, you said. A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, a murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as... That's why I just saw it. Did you use those in the middle of testimony or something? Something such a year. Okay, wait. Okay, I guess I'm going to present to him... No! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You hear objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony is correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. He never went in. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, snap. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice is burned into your mind. That's why you were certain about that time. Why do you sound like that? What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Nah. Grr. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. No, I mean, I saw. Gah! Stop, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Okay, that hurts my throat. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claimed the sound from the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. In fact, it would just clear if you simply... Try sounding the clock, examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors. Try sounding the... I know you can't probably see it, but there's a health... Maybe you might be able to see it. There's like a health bar up there. Maybe I should move my camera down next episode. All you have to do is examine the batteries. Alright, there we go. The batteries are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly did you mean, Mr. Wright? That the clock was working fine. Yes, and... I'm sorry, I think I confused back there with all those testimonies. Mr. Wright, I expect more from a lawyer in this court, even if it is your first day. I'm afraid to penalize you. Try to think things through more carefully. Yes, Your Honor. As I was saying, the whole case is right. What? I was wrong? Ah, shoot. Is it neighbors? Let's sound the clock now, here in court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Oh, wait, this would have been easy. This would have been easy. Ah, dang. Oh, that was stupid of me. I think it's... I think... Oh, yeah. 8:25. Nope, it is right now 10:48 p.m. on Friday night. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ugh. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running there slow. It proves nothing. How would you know it was running there slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like I'm a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ah, yes. That's going to go well and piss people off. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Yes, you can! Not so fast, Mr. Sawit! Chief! Listen up, Wright! Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. No one can prove that. Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. I don't have a box in here. Nope, no box here. So I'm already thinking outside. Well, I guess I'm kind of in a box. You guys can't really see the box because there's some leaves. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock was 3 hours? Yes, I can! Yes, I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this all one off. God. Let's see this evidence. Okay. Because she was in Paris, which has different time zones. The victim had just returned from home abroad the day before the murder. By the way, I played this game before, clearly. But I don't fully remember it. This part, I guess it's helping me get through the case without sounding stupid. My brain doesn't have to work as hard. I'm not fuming, like the brain's not fuming. But this is an obvious case. But, I'm going to tell you right now, I probably won't be this smart after the 4 cases. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Really? When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day here. There. If the clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Shit. Nah. Oh, and he's down. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Pang, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Can they do that? Is this a legal process, or don't they have to go... I don't think this is how... Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but... This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. Hey! Everyone celebrate! You owe me, Larry. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Shaw was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawa let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawa grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But My Cindy Windy gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Don't say that on YouTube. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she's just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought it quite... Oh my god. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, Sake. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I think because she had it on her. Check this out, Larry. This killed her. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer, man. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Yeah, viewers, believe in yourselves. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Ooh! And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I would be able to keep. The end. Woo, boy! Is that chapter 1 already? Save. Yeah, don't read that. That's when I finished episode 2. Well, no, that's when I finished episode 4, and that's when I stopped playing, because I didn't realize because episode 4 is like the end of the game, but apparently it's not. Apparently there's a 5th chapter, so that's why I kind of stopped, because I wasn't sure. I'm sure it's going to be a lot longer now. And we're going to stop it here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was the start of this long series. Woo! Maybe not too long. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed that. John, let me know how inaccurate or accurate this court case was. I know it's a lot faster than normal cases, so I understand that. Again, hope you all enjoy it. I'm enjoying this game. It's interesting that it shows you the killer, at least for this one. It's a lot different. It's a matter of how is he the victim? Like, how do I get from point A to point B? And I just like using my noggin a little bit. I need to get better at that. I'm getting a little. I need to make sure I not iron out those wrinkles. In fact, I gotta scrump it up. Don't fold the laundry. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like and subscribe. And as always, stay slothy. Bye!